Hello guys and welcome to Makeup Art by Gaston. Today's episode is Dracula and is based on the classic interpretation. Please add me on Instagram at MUArt by Gaston. Let's get started. First I'm going to apply a very sheer coat of face and body foundation in white from MAC Cosmetics. This foundation is silicone based and can be buildable. I like to use this because it gives a very translucent effect on the skin and makes it look realistic. Now I'm going to add MAC Cosmetics also, a paint stick in white. I'm only going to add this in the middle of my face to give a nice highlight. It mixes very well with the silicone base because it is oil based or cream based and is very smooth and doesn't blotch like other white products. I like to use my fingers to blend it in to give it a very smooth and natural look. Blend, blend, blend. I like to build it up to create layers of color, and it makes it look like skin. White out the lips and pat it out with a sponge to make everything look very smooth. Make sure you get the ears and the neck. Blend, 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 blend. Add a little bit of a setting powder just to keep it in place. Creams do tend to move on the face, especially under extremely warm or bright lights. Brush those brows. Now you're going to use a pink colored pencil for the inside of your waterline. Blend it out and do it all the way around the eyes to make your eyes look irritated. Now be careful because a lot of people are allergic to red pigments inside makeup and they're not allowed to wear those around the eyes. So make sure that you are not one of those people before you put this on. This is rich purple paint stick from MAC Cosmetics. I'm using it to give my eyes a little more irritation. Not real irritation, just the look of. And my eyes more honed in. I'm using the white paint stick to blend it all out and make it look smooth and natural. Wow, it almost hurts. Now you're going to use the same paint stick to contour the cheekbones and give you a nice layer. Make you look more zombie-like and undead. With a sponge, you're going to add a thin layer of white paint stick to your beard, if you have a beard, to make it look gray and ancient. Remember, you want to look like you just came out of the crypt. And blend, 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 blend. Doing the same to the eyebrows with the cream color to highlight and make them look gray and highlight my forehead a little more. I'm setting it with a translucent setting powder. Make sure everything's nice and pressed and smooth. Now I'm going to add a little bit of contouring powder, and I think it's a highlight and contour powder from MAC called Sculpt. It's like a warm gray brown. Doing it in the inside corners of the eyes to make my eyes look more deep set. Now add a little bit of Shivering White Studio Fix powder. You can only get this at a pro store, just to smooth everything out. Add a little bit more purple, make the eye area a little more covered, a little more deep set. Now add a little blush in a purpley pinky tone around the contour of the head and your cheekbones and the bottom of the neck to make shadows. Beautiful, beautiful. With a sponge, press on a little bit of shivering white MAC Pro powder just to make everything just a very, very smooth. Contour the nose with the sculpt powder from MAC Cosmetics. Now you're going to use a indigo blue or a dark violet color in the inside corner. You can mix it with a little black or gray eyeshadow just to make the eyes look a little bit deeper and heavier. Add the same color on the bottom corner of the eye. Add the sculpting powder on top of the purple on the cheekbones to make them look even more honed in. Looking kind of zombie, huh? Follow the natural shape of your skull to make you look more undead. Adding a little bit more contouring powder on the eyes to make them look a little deeper set. This is a blush color in a reddish tone, and I'm adding it to the eyes and the corners of the mouth to make this look like a blood stain and bloodshot eyes. I'm going to add different layers of blood and all kinds of blood on top of this to make it look more realistic. Contour the laugh lines with the sculpting powder in the same shade and blend it out with your fingers or a brush. Looking spooky. Making my lines a little deeper and giving my hairline a shadow. I will be putting a wig on later, so this is why I'm doing the hairline. I'm adding a little bit more dark eyeshadows in the inside of the eyes to make it look deeper set. More zombie, more dead, or undead. Oh, 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 oh. I'm trying to get the right shape so it's more skull-like. See? Now I'm adding a cold pencil in black. You can use any pencil. Roughly eyelining the top of the lash line and blending it out with my finger to make it look rough and messy and natural. I don't want to clean it up. I want it to look messy. Now I'm adding a little bit of Studio Fix shivering white powder. It reflects light very well and it photographs incredibly well. It even makes my fine lines on my forehead almost disappear. Or at least, that's what I tell myself. This gives a nice effect, and when you photograph, this makeup looks amazing. I recommend you use this product for anything that you are using any white makeup for. It almost gives it a nice satin reflection. Now I'm using a little bit of spirit gum on the eyebrows to add the yak hair. You're supposed to let the spirit gum dry for about 2 minutes and feel tacky to the touch. And once it does, you're going to tap it a few more times to get the shininess off the liquid so that it becomes matte. And when you apply the hair on top of it, you don't see the shine come through the hair, so that it doesn't look fake and it looks more natural. You can see this in some low budget movies where they've applied facial hair. You can see the shine through the hair and it looks very fake. I'll make sure to make another tutorial on how to add hair. Doing the same thing with the beard and making an extension to my beard so that I look like an old man or a creature. Check out those brows. And the hair is on. Now I'm doing a little more stain with some dry blood in the corners of my mouth so it looks more realistic and it's layered different colors of blood. Finally, the liquid gel blood that's more flowy, putting that all over the mouth so it looks like I just kind of bit somebody or ate somebody. Try not to make a mess, but if I would have been going out, I would have put it all over my mouth and beard, like dripping. I would have liked to age the teeth before putting them in, but for the time of the video, I didn't have much time. But you could stain those teeth with yellows and browns and blood in between the teeth to make it look older and more realistic. This is the final piece to my makeup. And that's my makeup. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope to see you soon again. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the like button on the bottom right corner of the screen. Make sure to follow me on Instagram at MUArtByGaston and check out my website at www.makeupartbygaston.com. See you next time!